What's up everyone? In today's lesson I'm going to be showing you how to stylize your game asset from zero, so that's going to take 30 minutes, so let's dive in. Drop your object here in the middle while being on the snap tool, create points. Let me just decrease my height segment to 1 and keep that on 18 sides now. Let me drop the second object as well and enable the snap tool on edge and segment. Perfect, you can go and overlap that piece here. Decrease the height as well, so there we go. Let me go and enable the clay mode because I prefer to work with that. Face mode again, and we need to increase our radius a little bit, so just like this, smooth and nice. I'm gonna go and 6 or 8 sides here, and you could go and boolean, so boolean, get rid of that piece here and convert the object to face mode, and grab this piece here and go that once. Let me see here, we could go and loop everything here. Get rid of that here and the bottom and the top as well, so delete. Let me go ahead and give the object simple rotation here on x-axis. We could go and grab the snap tool here on the vertices. Let me just go and cut them here. So let me go and add 2 loops here, by the way. So edge mode, swift loop tool, and just go and make them here. Let me see. Okay, that's cool. Here as well. And I can go and vertex mode. I'm gonna cut everything here as you see. And try to cut them, make everything here straighten because you're gonna, need to apply turbo smooth. So try to make them straighten here. Perfect. Now we're gonna go to this vertex here and need to add a loop here in the middle. Let me see here, you can go and cut a loop here as well because you missed up that area, so I'm gonna cut a loop here. And target roll again. Perfect. The next step is to support everything here. So let me just do that here. And by the way, I done like a tutorial here on YouTube. It looks like the same object, but we're gonna stylize the whole object here on different software, include Maya and Substance as well. And finally, you could go and import that in Android Engine 5. So let me just complete that here. Amazing. So with that being done, let me organize my vertices a little bit here. So I'm gonna enable my edge constraint mode. Target walls again, and we can just wall them together. And here as well, we can go ahead and try to reset our palette here. So center to object. And let me symmetry modifier here. Top view again, and we should have the pivot here in the center. So I'm gonna need to put the symmetry on radial here and 6 copies here. Perfect. Let's give an object simple rotation here. So I'm gonna grab my mirror tool here and let me just go and simple rotation here. You can find the previous tutorial on YouTube. It's something like similar to the previous tutorial, but in this tutorial we're gonna make something unique. So vertex mode, control A, whoa. Let me just go and simple rotation for my camera here and enable my border tool as well. And try to insert that once. So insert and lift it up with the shift. Let me just go ahead and grab everything here and add a chamfer on that. So 2 segments here. And I'm straight away in the subject, don't worry. We go and proceed that. And here as well, Control Z, and I'm gonna stamp 1 here. Let me just go ahead and grab the border tool here and expand my topology further. So I'm gonna add, extrude on my axis here. Simple one here and continue. So grab the border tool here and chamfer that out 2 segments. Perfect. Really good to go now. Here you go and grab this border here and give that simple insert. And just go and lift that up. And grab this border here as well and add a chamfer on that. So 30 centimeters here should be more than enough, and decrease the depth a little bit. So There we go. 0.26. It depends on your radius, so we can just go ahead and extrude everything here out. Let me just go to selection once here, so we can get everything here right selected. I'm gonna Alt deselect everything here, and we can go ahead and extrude that out. So let me just use my extrude tool here and dwell bin on local normal. I'm gonna give that 12 centimeters here. Amazing. So again, I remind you, this 3D World Artist channel will publish tutorials on ZBrush Max and mine sometimes on Unreal Engine. So if you like my work, don't forget to support me as an artist. Let me just go ahead and the piece here as well, and everything seems to be okay. We can go and support everything here. Amazing. Perfect. We can go on two loops here as well, and we're gonna export the object to Maya to unwrap that. So you're gonna capture the unwrapping tutorial as well today. So I'm gonna need to add a couple of loops here. I'm just Control Z and two loops here and one here as well. Let me just go ahead and grab the border here. It's a little bit advanced, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go and I can't spend 1 hour on modeling here, so I'm gonna need to make my modeling faster here, just in order to cover everything here faster. Let me just go and add a loop here as well, and try to always use the shortcuts here. Control S, save again. Amazing. So with that being done, let me just go grab the border tool here and expand my topology as well. Go and insert that once. Extrude that on Z-axis. I'm gonna insert that here and extrude that further. Just on Z-axis, front view, zoom in again and extrude out here. Cap the hole if you can. I'm gonna need to grab this piece here and pull that down. Edge mode again and chamfer that out. Let me just decrease my ratio here to 0 and increase that gradually. So one segment here should be more than enough. Perfect. We can go ahead and grab the Swift Loop tool and stamp two loops here. One here as well and one here. Just in order to apply Turbo Smooth without any issues. So I'm gonna go and complete that. Two loops here as well, and that's it. We go ahead and create panel here. Let me just go and drop my torus. Top view again, enable the snap tool on the grid points. Grab this object here and lift that up here. And we need to lift that up here all the way up, okay. And increase the radius if you can. I mean, you can increase the radius and try to cover everything here as you see. Perfect. Somewhere between enable the grid if you can as well. You can just go and make them closer to this loop here in the middle. So let me just zoom my camera here and try to decrease that. Simple one here. Perfect. With that being done, let me just tweak the radius too as well. So a little bit up here. And we can go ahead and 18 sites with 32 segments here. Let me collapse this piece here and proceed that. And again, polygon tool, we can go and select everything here in the bottom and get rid of that. So I'm gonna delete. Let me just flip my camera a little bit here and grab the border tool here. We can go and expand our topology here. I'm gonna drag them with shift here and try to stop here, okay? As you see, you can go and break those as well. So break them together. And now I'm gonna need you to focus with me here. So isolate selection and return to the perspective view here. We could go and F3, enable the clay mode here. So as I said here, it's gonna be a little bit advanced, a little bit fast here. So I'm sorry, I can't just work for 2 hours here and nobody watch that on YouTube. So let me just go and extrude that on Y-axis. Top view again, in order to select everything here, right? You can Control Z, and you can just grab those here, okay, together. And this as well. Go to front view now. I'm gonna need to deselect everything here, or deselect. Let me just go and here as well and extrude that on my axis with shift. And isolate selection, and that's the piece we got so far. We can go and continue extruding our topology just to be able to create the shape faster here. So F3 again, and we should be able to see that shape here. It's a little bit weird, but we could add a turbo smooth on that to smooth that out. So Swift Loop tool again, we could go and stamp a loop here and here in the bottom area as well. Let me just edge mode now and scale that on the axis to planar that. Phenomenal. Here as well. And we can go and stamp two loops here. and just scale that down on the axis and roll it down. Simple one here and here as well. So I'm gonna need to lift that up on the axis and scale that down on the axis just to make that plainer. Perspective view again, Alt W. Okay, so that's the shape we got so far. We need to organize the shape a little bit, so I'm gonna need to grab those here and simple drag here just to curve everything here. So we don't need to overlap them, remember that. We need to keep the distance here in order to keep our UVs here organized. So in Maya, in the next part, we're gonna see what I mean here. The mic was off, so I hope that's captured in this tutorial. I don't know, because I find the mic off now, so I don't know if I'm gonna do the tutorial from scratch. Let me just complete that. Okay, we are about to finish that here, so I'm gonna complete that anyway. Amazing, so that's the shape we got so far. Control A. I'm just going turbo smooth here. Perfect, so that's the shape we got so far. I'll see you in the next part in Substance Painter where we're gonna unwrap this object. So again, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.